With all the awards ceremonies taking place around the world recently, we thought we'd hold our own gala night, with trophies for some of the more light-hearted moments of the Premier League this season. The first award is for coordination and balance, where in a split-second gravity can embarrass some of the greatest footballers. The runner-up is Les Ferdinand. And the winner, Blackburn Rovers' Tim Sherwood, for this crafty manoeuvre. The modern-day footballer can be a victim of fashion, so Barry Venison is awarded the prestigious title of Best Dressed Footballer. And a special award goes to the designers of the New England goalkeeping kit for its originality, modelled here by Arsenal's David Seaman. The art of defending is to stop the opposition scoring, which is why placing the ball in your own net can be a disastrous achievement. The runner-up in this season's Best Own Goal Award, Leeds United's David Weatherall. And the winner, Wimbledon's Alan Reeves, who scored here for Aston Villa. Reeves happens to be one of 6 Wimbledon players to score an own goal this season. Goals win games, so nothing hurts a striker more than when he misses an absolute sitter. The runner-up for miss of the season, Peter Unlove of Coventry. But the winner, Sheffield Wednesday's Mark Wright, who left the whole stadium saying, "How did you do that?" Steve Staunton and Mark Wright shared a loving hug outside the dressing rooms earlier this season. But we'd like to award the romance of the season to Tim Flowers and Jan Argofiotov for this tender moment. Every now and then a mistake is made and sometimes it's redeemed. Tottenham's Ian Walker is our winner of the Great Escape Award. Scoring goals may be an art form, but nowadays it seems it's just as important to have an original celebration to go with it. Dennis Wise takes third place for his head-snapping effort. The runner-up is Ian Wright, who seems to have a different reaction to every goal. But the winner for the most bizarre celebration goes to Tottenham Hotspur for this strange affair. The next honour is the Crowd Participation Award, which goes to Leeds United fans for their imitation of Nigel Worthington. And finally, the top award this season is for the most comical goal. The runner-up, Les Ferdinand, whose shot squeezed through Gary Walsh's hands. And the winner, well, it had to be this one. The supreme accolade goes to Stan Collymore for his strike against Tim Flowers of Blackburn. Collymore couldn't believe his luck. Strange but true. And that concludes our awards ceremony. We hope you enjoyed sharing some of those humorous moments with us again. The news of Manchester United's demise at Southampton will have provided such a lift to Newcastle and the passionate fans who'd revealed their heartbreak so emotionally, first at Anfield and then at Ewood Park on Monday. Now Kevin Keegan's team had to face the challenge of Aston Villa. No easy task, given Villa's prominence this season. Commentary comes from Paul Dempsey.
Now Newcastle United's boss Kevin Keegan has been spared the great selection dilemma this time round. Keith Gillespie, he damaged an ankle in midweek in training and takes no part today. That means that the Magpies are unchanged from the side that went down in another thriller at Blackburn Rovers. And on the bench, Warren Barton is the only change. He comes back into it, the man made to suffer for Newcastle's defensive woes in the defeat at Arsenal 4 games ago. Well, Aston Villa unchanged from the side that destroyed Southampton on Easter Monday. A classic home performance in a classic season for Villa. Dwight Yorke, one of the stars of this season in England, on target once more in that game for the 25th time this season. And while not attempting to tempt fate here, I just should point out that just like Blackburn Rovers, Villa have a Geordie striker who today hopes to strike against the team he idolised as a boy on the terraces. His name is Tommy Johnson. And it's Villa away from home who get us underway. Steve Watson got the header. Alan Wright pushed on quickly. Batty tried to crunch into Mark Draper, but Draper was very sharp into the tackle, and Steve Watson was taking no chances. Asprilla jumped high to Ferdinand. Rob Lee. Goals all over this Newcastle side. Only one of the starting 11 yet to score this season. Rob Lee has got 8. Here. Now Villa throw him in forward. York comes short. Townsend, right is left. That was Draper, and that was the boot of Steve Watson. Momentary hesitation. York got onto it. This is Gary Charles for Villa. Felted White. York in a dangerous area. Well, I have to say, these are the question marks about Newcastle's defending that we have seen all the last 3 months. They had 2 opportunities to clear the danger area and didn't. Asprilla got away from Ehia. McGrath to cover him. Still Asprilla. Did everything right, but just couldn't keep the shot down. Well, even those that would question the timing of the purchase are not suggesting that Faustino Asprilla is not top international class material. He has this ability to create danger out of nothing. And I'm sure Bosnich was a relieved man to see that shot sailing over the bar. Given away rather too easily. Johnson on the edge of the box. Came back off Hislop. And Watson had to be sharp into cover. That's a let-off for this man. Tommy Johnson had a clear sight of goal here and plenty of time to line it up. That is not tight enough from Newcastle. Watson. Beardsley sold himself to let Asprilla get onto it. Asprilla, was he blocked out by Ehia? Free kick. Well, Martin Bardnam did not feel as if Ehiog's block was a deliberate attempt to bring the man down. He ran a risk there, Ehiog. Anyway, Newcastle have a free kick. Ginola and Asprilla over it. So too Philippe Albert. Lots of options. Well struck by Asprilla. Now, how much did this miss by? Well, Gary Charles was guarding that near post, and it was as well for Villa that he was there, even though he wasn't needed in the end. Watson. Beardsley. Newcastle again look for a good delivery. Beardsley might go alone here. So many Villa players defending their own 6-yard box, driven through the crowd. Fantastic save by Mark Bosnich. Because for once, Newcastle did puncture that claret and blue wall. Can they again? Beardsley tricked his way into the box a moment ago. He's done it again here. Not cleared far. Batty. Well struck, but over. 2 meaningful strikes on goal. But Mark Bosnich, who's had a superb first half here, helps keep it level. This is the shot by Batty. But what a brilliant save from Bosnich before that. Beardsley had tricked his way in. And on Rob Lee's left boot, that was going in. Albert. This is a man who can lead Newcastle in times of crisis like this. Ginola. Well struck. Bosnich almost dropped it and made a mess of it, but got away with it. There was venom in the strike from David Ginola. And now you hear the Geordie roar. Bosnich sparing himself the embarrassment. He drives the ball so hard, Ginola. Even when it's in the middle of the goal, it can be a real stinger. Given away by Lee. Now, Newcastle have got to get organised quickly. Milosevic on his favoured left foot. And another excellent chance squandered by Savo Milosevic. They commit defensive suicide on occasion, Newcastle. Lee giving it away there in a dreadfully dangerous area. Peacock doing his level best to get back goal side of Milosevic, but still Milosevic gets the shot off and should at least have hit the target, surely. Batty needs help. Got a bit from Lee and Beardsley. Good ball in. That's the moment that lifts the siege. Number 28 of the season for Les Ferdinand, provided by the evergreen, brilliant Peter Beardsley. 64 minutes gone, and Newcastle have had a good spell, and it culminates in the breakthrough goal to keep them in the championship race. Great cross. Villa, for once, weren't sorted out at the back. And Ferdinand has been snapping these up all season. That's meat and drink for Les Ferdinand. And a wave of relief goes sweeping around St James's Park. You feel the goal has been coming. Now Newcastle will be trying to add a second here. Asprilla fed by Watson. That's good. Rob Lee. Great save from Bosnich, because that was going in. Well, they're buzzing now. And the football's flowing as it did early season. The goal once more. And the reception on the bench. Draper to Jochi. Now Charles. Wright, not clear by Newcastle. Good effort from Alan Wright. Well, the best in a while from Villa anyway. Newcastle allowed this to go a long way across the front of their goal. Batty. Asprilla was the out ball there, and he got onto it. And he's got around the last defender. Faustino Asprilla only needed a tap in, but nobody could get up there to support. He just ran away from his own teammate there, really. Just went away from everybody. Asprilla took it off Taylor. Ferdinand is with him. How did he do that? Good stop from Bosnich, and it had to be. Well, at times in this match, Faustino Asprilla has looked head and shoulders the best player on the field. And you feel now as that the Aston Villa defence is running scared of him. It may or may not prove a championship-winning purchase. Les Ferdinand's 28th goal of the season sends everybody home happier than for some time. This championship race is well and truly still alive, and they won it by a goal to nothing.